Very good morning to all of you. So here I'm going to start a new topic, which was left in the last audio presentation, that is WTO. So in this audio presentation, we are going to discuss about the functions and principles of World Trade Organization. So let's start out the topic. Here, first one, given the role and functions of WTO. So the boat reached to WTO and its function have been mentioned below. Number one function is called implementation of rules for review of trade policy. Okay, there are so many rules which are made by WTO. These rules are implemented and they are trying to check out that what is the effect of these rules on trading policy of international trade. So the policies are reviewed to ensure that even with the ever changing trading scenarios, the multilateral system thrives. It also helps in consideration of a transport and stable framework for conducting business. So that's why the first function is called implementing of rules for review of trade policy. The second rule is called forum for member countries discuss future strategies. So the persons or the countries which are member of WTO, so it is a one kind of forum for them where they can discuss different kind of strategies which they are going to take for future international trade. So it's called for the liberation of trade is also subject to constant trade negotiation. So in the absence of trade negotiation, we have written that in the absence of trade negotiation, growth may stall and issues related to tariff and dumping may go unaddressed. So that's why discussion is very much important, and it is the another function of WTO for international business. After that, another one is called implementing and administering bilateral and multilateral trade agreement. So here bilateral means two sides and multilateral means different sides. Okay, when negotiation is going between the two parties, it is called bilateral, and when it is more than two, that is called multilateral trade agreements. So it is the function of WTO to implement these agreements, and also after implementing administrating these elements also in the functions of WTO. So here it is that unless such rectifications comes through, the non-discriminatory trading system cannot be put into practice. So that's why it is written in last line that executive agreement will ensure that every member is guaranteed to be treated fairly in other members' market. Means suppose I'm going to enter in other countries, so there must be treated fairly, and when other countries people come to our market, so we also treat them fairly. So this is all about this function. Next one is called trade dispute settlement. As the sentence suggests, there are so many disputes may be arise between the member countries. So to reduce these disputes or to remove these conflicts between the parties, the WTO played a very important role, and they're taking lots of resolution by which they are trying to settle the disputes. So here given it is encouraged to settle the disputes by way of consulting among the members as well. So by this way, this is the function, another function of WTO. So after this is called optimal utilization of world resources. Every country is rich in some resources. Suppose India reaches some resources and other countries are rich in other resources. So we can use each other's resources in a proper way, and when you use this in a proper way, it is called optimal utilization of world resources. So here given that it requires to special provision in the WTO agreement for the least developed economies. Such measures may be include providing greater trading opportunities. So the division to implement commitments and also support to build the issue infrastructure. So that's why it's played very important role to optimal utilization of all resources. So these are the call functions of management, and after that, these are the call functions of World Trade Organization, and after that it is called another topic that is called principles of WTO. So which is we need to follow when we are a member of a World Trade Organization. So here given suppose there are four principles of WTO which I mentioned. First one is called most favorite nation treatment. Means suppose you are in class, we are doing class, and in class you are my favorite student, and so that's why I given maximum priority to you, not to others. So this is actually wrong. You should give equal value equal priority to each and everyone as the member of a country. Maybe the country is economically poor, maybe the country is economically rich. So there should not be any policy like most favored nation in according to the principle of WTO. Like national treatment, we should treat all the nations in a proper way or in an equal way. So we should not discriminate the products. If any country send products to our country, we should not discriminate their products with our products. So that's why we should treat equally each and every country's resources and products and welcome them for international trade. So next one is called another principle, protection through tariffs. Tariffs mean taxes or different kind of levy which is going on in international business. So you can also protect different kind of nations by giving some tariff or applying some tariff to them. So there is so while advocating liberal trade, WTO recognizes that some members may need protection, their domestic protection against foreign competitors. Now they think that if foreign competition entered in our country, maybe we lose our market, so that's why it is their fear. So underlying this principle, however, that such protection through tariff must be kept low level, what was called a bound tariff framework. Okay. So what is bound tariff framework? I will tell you in next slide. It is called a bound tariff. Here written there. The principle of bound tariff advises the members countries to reduce and gradually eliminate protection to domestic production. Okay. So listen carefully. This principle of bound tariff advises the member countries, okay, to reduce and gradually eliminate protection to domestic production. So means for protecting our domestic production, we are taking lots of techniques by which it is for the member countries which is a member of WTO. So this should not be happen, and the reduction and ultimate phase out of tariff was meant to provide the duration time required for gaining competitive strength, and the tariff were to be phased out firmly in a competitive paradigm. So here, according to that, when a new country is entered in a country, we will levy very heavy tax on them. So that's why their product price is very much high compared to the domestic product. So it is a way by which they try to remove that in other countries businessmen from the market and try to dominate the market by their own products. So this should not be happen. So this bound tariff helps to remove this kind of problem for international businessmen which are the member of WTO. So this is the simple description about the functions and principles of WTO. I hope you understood. If you have not understood, then queries questions are most welcome. Thank you so much for seeing this video. Bye bye.